Hello and welcome to the Keep Essex Active YouTube channel. My name is Karen Stally-Turner and I'm going to be teaching you a beginner's Pilates class. Make sure you've got something comfy on that you can move around easily in. Have some water to hand. Use a yoga or a Pilates mat if you have one, or maybe just a soft rug or soft carpet. And then when you're ready, we'll begin. So you're going to start cross-legged if that's comfortable for you. If not, you can have your knees bent, legs out in front, or sitting, on a cushion if that's more comfortable. So just relax them shoulders down, bring that crown of the head up towards the ceiling. And in Pilates, we breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. And on that out breath, you're forcing that breath out through closed lips. So we're just going to do a few breaths in and out. Nice deep inhale and exhale. Forcing that breath out. Inhale and exhale. Nice deep inhale through the nose and out breath through the mouth. Good. And then we need to have our abdominals engaged by 30%. So to begin, we're going to draw everything into 100%. So pull that belly button into that spine to 100% and then let it all out. And then again, draw them abdominals in to 50%. And then we're just going to let them out to that 30%. With our pelvic floor, we're trying to draw that pelvic floor up as we're drawing them abdominals in. So we're just going to begin with a quick warm up and then we'll do some simple Pilates exercises. There'll be a few different options if you want to make the exercises slightly harder, but just make sure you master the easier ones first and just make sure it feels comfortable on that body. So when you're ready, nice deep inhale and exhale, just looking over to the right, back to center, inhale and exhale, looking over to the left. Nice long deep breaths in and out. Try and get into the habit of holding them abdominals in to that 30%. Gonna strengthen that core, protect that lower back. Keep sitting up nice and tall, keep them shoulders relaxed down. We want that crown of the head up towards the ceiling. And then we're just gonna finish up on that left side. And then we're going to bring the head back to the centre. For the next one, we're going to roll the head round. Let that head feel nice and heavy. Just rolling it around nice and gently. Just noticing if there's any tightness there. Just keep that movement nice and gentle. And then we're going to reverse it the other way. Last one. And resting that head down. We're going to roll them shoulders back and down, really opening up that chest. And resting them arms down. Going to take them arms nice and wide, level with the shoulders. Nice deep inhale. On the exhale, just twisting round to that right side. And back to centre, inhale, exhale, round to the left. Keeping them arms locked into position, just twisting round through that waist. It's a really good one for increasing the mobility in that spine. Make sure you're keeping them arms lifted and that chest open. One more each side. Finishing up on that left side, the opposite side that we started. And then just resting them arms down. Give them arms a nice little shake. Just loosen up them shoulders. And then we're going to come over to that right side. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. You're going to draw the abdominals in. Just reaching over. Keep that bottom pressed into the mat. Just feeling a gentle stretch down the side of that body. Coming all the way up and over to that left side. Draw them abdominals in. Reaching that top arm up and over. And coming all the way up. One more each side. Finishing up on that left side. And then coming back to the centre. So we're going to swivel round to the side for our first exercise. We're going to place our feet hip distance and then knees hip distance. Don't have your feet too far away or too close to that body. We want to make sure that we're keeping them toes pressed into the mat. So if we start doing this exercise and them toes are lifting off, maybe bring them legs a little closer or further away. See what feels comfortable, and maybe don't go back quite as far. So we're going to sit up nice and tall to begin. Going to bring them arms out in front, level with the shoulders. We're going to take a deep inhale to prepare. Exhale, you're going to just nod that head forward slightly. You're drawing them abdominals into that 30% and then slowly coming back. So if them toes are lifting off, maybe don't go back as far. If it feels too easy, you can go back a little further. So nice deep inhale, holding it here, using them abdominals. Keep them abdominals pulled in. Slowly coming all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, tuck in that chin, draw them abdominals in, slowly coming back. Keep them toes pressed into the mat, so make sure they're not lifting off. Slowly coming up. Inhale. Exhale, draw the abdominals in, coming back. Inhale. Exhale, coming up. Inhale. Exhale, coming back. So using them tummy muscles to hold you here, really flattening that tummy. Coming up. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, coming back. Inhale to hold it here. Exhale, coming all the way up. And then resting them arms down for a second. So you can do the next ones in this same position. If it feels more comfortable, you can straighten them legs. So you might want to have the knees, the thighs and the ankles together, or you could have them hip distance or a little bit further. Just see what feels best on them hips. I'm going to keep my knees bent for now. Arms out level with them shoulders. And then we're taking it up a level if you want to. So just make sure you master the lower levels before you come up and do the next level. Otherwise, just stay with that first one that we did. So nice deep inhale. And then exhale, we're coming back, keeping them abdominals pulled in. On the inhale, we're just going to bring that right arm to the side. Bring them hands back together and then coming all the way up. Inhale. On the exhale, coming back. If you want to, bringing that left arm round to the side. Bringing them arms back together and slowly all the way up. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, coming down. Inhale. Bringing that right arm round. Exhale, arms back together. Coming all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, coming back. Inhale, left arm. Arms back together, coming up. One more each side. Inhale. Exhale. Or if you're just coming back, just doing two more like that. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, coming back. Reaching back with that left arm. If you want to. Hands back together. And slowly coming all the way up. Lovely. If you haven't already straightened them legs, then straightening them legs. So you can have them hip distance or a little bit further. Just see what feels best on them hips. We're going to take them arms out level with the shoulders. Keep them shoulders relaxed down. You don't want to draw them up. We're going to take our deep inhale. Exhale. Tuck in that chin. Draw them abdominals in. You're slowly coming back. Inhale, holding it here. So you're using them tummy muscles to hold you in this position. Slowly coming up. So you don't want them heels to be lifting off of that mat. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly coming down. Curling through that spine. Inhale to hold it here. Exhale. Slowly coming up. So you might just be going back a couple of inches. You might be going back maybe halfway. Or you might be quite low to the mat. So just see what feels best to you. Make sure you're using them abdominals and that you can't feel it pulling or hurting in that lower back. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. We're going to draw them abdominals in. Just tucking that chin slightly. So you don't want to bring that chin all the way onto the chest. You want to imagine you've got like a peach under that chin that you don't want to crush. So you're just nodding that head forward slightly. Holding it here. Slowly coming up. Just two more. Inhale. Exhale. Tucking that chin. Draw the abdominals in. Slowly coming back. Inhale to hold it. Exhale, coming up. Inhale. Exhale, coming back. Inhale, holding it here. Exhale, coming all the way up. Lovely. So if you found that easy and you want to come up to the next level, as long as you can roll all the way down through that spine without any jerky movements or falling backwards, then you can come all the way down to the mat, which I'll show you in a second. Otherwise, just stick with that halfway one and rest down when you need to. So we'll start with them legs straight, arms out level with them shoulders. We're going to take our deep inhale, exhale, tuck in that chin, draw them abdominals in. So don't forget, you can come to that halfway one, or if you're ready, you can roll all the way down the mat. So you're rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Last thing to come down is the head, and then bringing them arms up overhead if you've got room. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, lifting them arms up. We're going to tuck that chin. You want to pull them abdominals in, press them heels into the mat, and you're peeling that spine off. Again, rolling up through that spine, coming up into that start position. Inhale, exhale, tucking that chin, draw them abdominals in. So don't forget, you can go to that halfway position. Otherwise, you can roll all the way down to the mat, bringing them arms up overhead, resting down. Have a nice little relax. Take that next deep inhale to prepare, and then on that exhale, lifting them arms up, tucking that chin, pull the abdominals in, pressing them heels in. So if them heels are coming off of the mat, really focus on keeping them pressed into that mat, or maybe just stick with that halfway one. So we'll just do one more. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, tucking that chin, draw the abdominals in, slowly rolling down through that spine. Lifting them arms up overhead if there's room, or you can bring them arms down by your sides. Taking a nice deep inhale. Exhale, lifting them arms up, tucking that chin, peeling that spine off, and slowly coming back to that start position. Lovely. Have some water if you need to have some. And then the next one we're going to do on our back on the mat. So coming down to the mat when you're ready. We're going to place them knees. And then feet hip distance, feet flat to the floor. We're going to have our hands on our thighs. We're going to take a nice deep inhale to prepare. On that exhale, you want to draw the abdominals into that 30%. And we're just going to rock that pelvis forwards and backwards. So where you've got that natural curve, you're pressing that spine into the mat, releasing that off. Try and find that halfway position between the two, which is that neutral spine. We're going to hold that there. When ready, nice deep inhale. Exhale, we're going to draw the abdominals in, tucking that chin, sliding them hands up towards the knees, and then we're going to lift off that right leg, reaching them fingertips towards the toes. Resting that leg down, coming all the way down. If that's too much for you, you can keep the head and the shoulders down to the mat, palms facing downwards, and you can just lift them legs off one at a time. But keep the head and the shoulders down. Next option, you can lift up the head and the shoulders, but keep them legs down. And then rolling back down. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, left leg this time, draw the abdominals in, lifting up, reaching up towards them toes, slowly curling down through that spine, resting that leg down. Inhale, exhale, draw the abdominals in, curling up, lifting that right leg off, reaching them fingertips up towards that toe, slowly rolling down and resting that leg down. Inhale, exhale, curling up. Inhale, holding it here. Exhale, coming down. Keep them abdominals pulled in until you relax all the way down to that mat. Try and keep that spine in that neutral position. Slowly coming down. We're going to do one more each side. We want to finish up on that left side. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, lifting up. Inhale to hold it. Exhale, calming down. Last one, inhale. Exhale, lifting up. Inhale to hold it. Exhale, rest. resting down. And then we're just going to hug them knees in towards the chest and have a gentle rock from side to side. Just slow that breathing down. So bring that focus back to your Pilates breathing. So nice deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. So forcing that breath out. And resting them feet down to the mat. For the next one, I'm going to give you a few different options again. So just make sure you stick to the level that feels right to you. And if you're going up a level, only do it once you've mastered them lower levels. So we're going to start by hugging that right knee in towards the chest. And we're going to lengthen that left leg away. Relax them shoulders down to the mat. Let that spine sink down into the mat. Make sure that neck's nice and long, so you're not bringing that chin too far onto that chest or lifting it too far up. And then swapping over, lengthening that right leg away, hugging that left knee in towards the chest. Keep them shoulders relaxed down. This is the first level. And then swapping over, right leg in towards the chest, lengthening that left leg away. And then swapping over, left knee in, lengthening that right leg. Swapping over, we're going to take it up a level. So we've got our right knee in towards our chest, left leg is down to the mat. But taking it up a level, we're going to float that left leg. And then swapping over, hugging that left knee in, lengthening that right leg. You can speed it up a tiny bit if you want to. And then we can take it up another level still. So rather than hugging that knee in towards the chest, you can lengthen that leg all the way up towards the ceiling. And then just scissoring them legs, catching hold of that leg, maybe behind the thigh, maybe behind that calf muscle. If this feels okay, you want to take it up another level, you can bring the head and the shoulders off of the mat. So you're trying to get them shoulder blades off. Just make sure it feels comfortable on that neck. So you want to make sure you're using them abdominals to lift you up. Long deep breaths in and out. Keep them abdominals pulled in. And then if you want to, we can take it up another level still. We can add on our 2 out breaths on the change and then pulling that leg in towards us for 2. So pulsing for 2. And then swapping over. So don't forget you've got them lower levels that you can do. You can be hugging that knee in towards the chest with the head and the shoulders down. You can be floating that straight leg, hugging them knees in. You can be having that leg all the way up towards the ceiling, scissoring them legs. Next option, you can take the head and the shoulders off. And next option, pulsing that leg on them 2 out breaths. So we're just going to finish up on that left leg and resting down to that mat. Just hug them knees in towards your chest and have a nice gentle rock from side to side. Just slow that breathing down. And then hold them knees still. We're going to keep them knees in towards the chest. Going to come into our double leg stretch. So we're going to reach away with the arms and the legs up towards the ceiling. Dropping them arms behind the head. Circling them arms around the floor. Tucking them knees back in. So this is the easiest level. Reaching up towards the ceiling. Dropping them arms, circling round. Reaching away. Keep them abdominals pulled in. Keep that spine imprinted into the mat. Nice long deep breaths in and out. So if you want to take it up another level, rather than reaching the arms and legs up towards the ceiling, you can reach them away at an angle. So the lower they go to the floor, the harder it's going to be. So just make sure them abdominals are strong enough. Holding the arms and legs there. So you might want to do a little halfway position. You might want to go really low to the floor. So just make sure it feels okay on them abdominals and that lower back. So you're reaching away, circling them arms around, tucking them knees back in. Once you've mastered this one, if you want to take it up another level, as long as it feels okay on that neck, you can lift the head and the shoulders off. So you're not just lifting that neck off, you're trying to lift that full top half of the body, trying to get them shoulder blades off. And then you're keeping the head and the shoulders lifted, so they're not going up and down with the movement. So again, you can go up towards the ceiling, dropping the arms around, circling round, or you can reach them arms and legs away, lower to the floor. So the lower to the floor they go, the harder it's going to be. So just listen to your body and choose the level that's right for you. Just going to do 2 more. Last one. And resting down. Again, hug them knees in towards the chest and just have that nice little massage on that lower back. Slow that breathing down if you need to. Don't forget to have some water and take breaks if you need to. And then we're going to roll onto our tummies for our next one, coming into our swimming. So coming down onto your mat, make sure them toes are pointed so they're not tucked under, because sometimes we have them tucked under but don't realise. So then legs are nice and straight. We're going to have our arms out in front of us and we're going to have that forehead down towards the mat. We're going to take a nice deep inhale to prepare. On the exhale, we're going to lift that right arm and the chest off, but we're going to keep the eyes down towards the mat. Taking a nice deep inhale and then exhale, resting down. Inhale, exhale, left arm lifting off. Inhale to hold it. Exhale, slowly coming down. So just making sure that you're trying to lengthen through that arm. You're using them abdominals to lift you up. So you can't feel it in that lower back. If you can feel it in that lower back, then have a rest. Draw them abdominals in, lifting up, resting down. Inhale, exhale, lifting up. Inhale to hold it. Exhale down. Inhale, exhale, draw that belly button in, lifting up. Slowly down. Going to do 1 more each side. And then we're going to move on to the legs. And then you'll have the option to just do the arms, just do the legs, or you can do alternate arm and leg. So we're just going to move on to the legs. You can cross them hands on top of each other and rest the forehead on there if that's more comfortable. We'll start off on that right leg. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, draw the abdominals in, lifting that right leg off. So you're trying to lift that leg off nice and straight, so you're not bending that knee, you're lifting that leg, trying to get that thigh off and resting down, but you're not twisting that hip to the side. Keep them hips facing down towards the mat. Inhale, exhale, left leg lifting off and slowly down. Inhale, exhale, right leg lifting off. Slowly down. Inhale, exhale, left leg, slowly down. 1 more each side. Lifting up, keep them abdominals pulled in. Slowly down, left leg, and resting down. So you've got the option, like I said, you can do just the arms, just the legs, or you can do alternate arm and leg. So if you're going to do the alternate arm and leg, we're going to start with right arm, left leg. Taking a deep inhale to prepare. Exhale, right arm, left leg, lifting up. Inhale to hold it. Exhale, resting down. Inhale, exhale, lifting up. Left arm, right leg this time. Keep them eyes down towards the mat. Draw them abdominals in. Try and engage that pelvic floor. Lifting up, draw them abdominals in, slowly coming down. And then finishing up on that left arm and right leg. And then we're just going to push ourselves back onto our heels, come into that child's pose. So big toes together, take them knees wide, walking the hands forwards, dropping that forehead down to the mat. And just let everything sink down into that mat. Easing off that lower back, taking the pressure off them arms, relax them shoulders. So just make sure you're not holding yourself in that position. So you're just letting go of any tension in the muscles. And then just bring that focus back to that breath. Nice long deep breaths in and out. And then when you're ready, just coming up nice and slowly. I hope you enjoyed that, and that is the end of your lesson. Thank you.